Rick, Indiana was projected to win the Big Ten when we started the season. Didn't happen, but they played pretty well in the second half of the year, got a couple of nice wins over Purdue, and come in as the number 3 seed in the Big Ten tournament in Chicago this week. They play Friday night. They'll get either Minnesota, Nebraska, or Maryland. How do you like any of those possible matchups?
I don't like any of them because you know the number? 0-24 in the history of the Big Ten tournament. Indiana has never won the Big Ten tournament. They've only been in the championship game one time. That was Mike Davis, which means Bob Knight, Kelvin Sampson, Dan Dockich, Tom Crean, Archie Miller, and Mike Woodson have all failed in the event.
How about that?
You know, they have a decent draw. I mean, they lost to Maryland on the road, but Maryland is only 1-9 in Big Ten play away from College Park. I mean, the Hoosiers could get on a roll, but until I actually see them win a Big Ten tournament, I'm not going to ever predict them to win one.
And Antoine Davis is not walking through that door for them. And Xavier Johnson, who we thought might be back toward the end of the season, has now been declared out for the season, may try to get back for another year next year. Has that helped maybe Jalen Hood-Schifino to this point? And is he certainly capable of carrying them a long way in this tournament and or the NCAA tournament? Yeah,
I think so. I mean, on Tuesday he was voted Big Ten Freshman of the Year in the whole league, which is quite an honor. I think the first one at IU since either Romeo Langford or maybe even back to Eric Gordon. They've got 2 really good players. They've got Jalen Hood-Schifino and Trace Jackson Davis. How Indiana will proceed in this tournament and the NCAA tournament will depend how the role guys do. I'm talking about Miller Kopp's got to make threes. Race Thompson's got to be a good defender. Trey Galloway's got to stay out of foul trouble. And they got to get something from Tamar Bates off the bench. If that happens, they can be a dangerous team. But when it doesn't happen, they're going to struggle.
All right, Friday night opener in Chicago for Indiana. We'll be following it here on WDRB and on WDRB.com. Thank you, Rick.
Thank you.